Hello, this is Ariadne Rainbird, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Rowan tree and the Rowan tree spirit, and then lead a meditation on the Rowan tree. So the Rowan tree, Latin name Sorbus alcuparia, corresponds to the Ogham Lewis, and planetary correspondence is Sun and Mercury, elemental correspondence of fire. In the sacred tree calendar version that I use, it corresponds to the month January to February. The Rowan tree Esbat is a second full moon after the winter solstice at the end of January or during February, also known as the wolf moon, snow moon or ice moon. And the Rowan tree month often includes the festival of Imbolc. Rowan trees are small trees growing to a height of no more than 30 to 40 feet and resemble small ash trees, with long, slender leaves that grow in pairs, though unlike ash leaves, they are serrated at the edges. The trunk of the rowan is slender and straight, and the bark is smooth and scaled and is aromatic. The rowan is also called the mountain ash, though it's more closely related to the rose, apple, hawthorn and cherry trees than to the ash. Like apples, each berry has a tiny pentagram within when cut through. Rowans will grow high up in mountains and are therefore sometimes called the Lady of the Mountains. However, rowan trees can grow anywhere. Other folk names for the rowan include the quicken tree, reflecting the tree's connection with the festival of Imbolc and the quickening of life, and the witch tree, reflecting rowan's connection with witchcraft and magic. The rowan bears creamy white flowers in May, turning to bright red or orange berries in the autumn. The rowan berry is edible but bitter, but can be mixed with sugar to make jellies and jams, or mixed with other sweet fruits to bake in fruit pies. The berries and flowers can also be used for wine. Rowan berries are high in vitamin C, vitamin A, pectin, carotene, and essential oils, and are stimulating to the immune system. The rowan is an attractive ornamental tree, and the berries are loved by birds, so it is popular in gardens. Planting a rowan tree in your garden is also said to protect the property from witchcraft and black magic. Rowan branches and twigs brought into the house and placed above doorways are used to protect from witchcraft and from bad spirits. Rowan wood was burnt on funeral pyres due to a connection with death and rebirth, and rowan was also burnt in rites of purification and for divination and invoking spirits. In Irish tradition, corpses were sometimes staked with a rowan branch that had berries on, in order to prevent the ghost of the deceased from wandering upon the earth and to help them to pass on to the next realm. Alternatively, a rowan may be planted on the grave for the similar purpose. A rowan whip was said to be able to control a horse that has been bewitched. The name rowan may be derived from the Norse word rune, meaning a charm or secret, or from the Sanskrit runa, meaning a magician. Or it may come from the Scandinavian word rauna, meaning simply red, or the Gaelic word ruda, meaning red one. The Ogham Lewis is derived from Louise, meaning flame, or lush, meaning herb. Rowan trees are sacred in Scottish folk tradition, and the wood, flowers and bark were only to be used for sacred purposes. The rowan is sacred to St. Bridget, and therefore also the goddess Breed, the goddess of healing, smithcraft, spinning and weaving. In Scotland and Ireland, spindles and spinning wheels were made from rowan, and spinning may be seen as a sacred act. In Scotland, rowan trees growing near stone circles were seen as especially sacred and powerful, and fairies were said to prefer stone circles protected by rowan trees in order to hold their celebrations protected by the trees. As such, rowan is a fairy tree, which can help us to connect to the realms of fairy and protect us from the deception and dangers of that realm. The rowan is also an important tree in Irish Druidry, and in two medieval Irish stories, The Life of Breich and The Siege of Drom Damer, the Druids sit on hurdles of rowan and make a fire of it respectively when working rites of divination. In the Irish legend of Frouth, rowan berries were said to give nourishment equivalent to 9 meals and were guarded by a dragon. They were also said to heal the wounded and to increase longevity. Rowan was said to have been brought to Ireland by the Dedanan, the fairy folk, who brought the berries with them, from which grew a tree with berries which tasted like honey and which bestowed good cheer and youth on those who ate of them. In Norse mythology, the rowan is sacred to Thor, As in the myths, it saved Thor's life by bending over a fast-flowing river in the underworld, which Thor was being swept away in, allowing him to grab hold of the tree and pull himself out. Rowan trees, which grow in inaccessible and precarious places, such as out of a crack in a rock high up in a mountain, are seen as particularly magical, and in Scandinavia are known as flying rowans. In Greek mythology, Hebe, the goddess of youth, was cupbearer to the gods, and dispensed from her cup a rejuvenating ambrosia. Folklore says that when Hebe lost this cup to kakodaimones, or bad spirits, the gods sent an eagle to recover the cup. The eagle had to fight with the daemons, and during the fight, its feathers and drops of blood fell to the earth, where they turned into rowan trees, hence the rowan's feathery leaves and blood-red berries. The Meliae are the nymphs of both the ash tree and the mountain ash tree, born of Gaia, the earth, when she was impregnated by the blood of the castrated Uranus. The Meliae were married to the silver race of man and were the mothers of the Bronze Age, the third generation of mankind. They nursed their children on the meli, the honey sap of the ash, and made them with spears from the wood of their trees. So I'll say a quick prayer to the rowan tree spirit now, which you can also find a sung version of on another one of my videos. Rowan tree spirit, goddess tree, slender, straight, wild witch woman of the mountain, spinning lady, weaving fate, spirit of inspiration's fountain, flame-red berries, fire of life, quickening and compelling, protecting from evil and from strife, malevolent spells dispelling. O blessed protector of the home and protector of the traveller, bless me, lady, where'er I roam, weird fate unraveller. Bring me visions, lady, pray, in my dowsing and divining. Clear my mind and open the way, O spirit, blessed and enlivening. Now, if you'd like to sit comfortably for the rowan tree meditation, if you're able to go outdoors and the weather permits, find a friendly rowan tree to approach and sit next to it, resting against its slender trunk. If you're not able to go outside and sit with an actual tree, then do so in your mind's eye. You may wish to take a few drops of rowan flower essence if you have some, or hold a piece of rowan or a rowan wand. Sit in a comfortable position in a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Get yourself comfortable, have your back straight and feel your connection with the earth. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Hold for a moment and then slowly exhale, releasing any tension. Now visualise that a white mist is surrounding you and engulfing you, completely obscuring your vision. Rest in that mist and allow it to transport you. As the mist clears in front of you, see yourself standing in a peaceful woodland where rowan trees stretch their slender branches toward the sky. The air is filled with a gentle rustling of leaves, and a sense of calm washes over you as you tune into the sacred energy of this magical tree. The rowan tree is revered for its protective and purifying properties. Its bright red berries and delicate white flowers are symbols of resilience and magic, warding off negative energies and inviting positive vibrations. As you stand beneath its branches, feel the protective aura of the rowan envelop you, creating a shield against any harm or ill intent. The rowan is a gateway to the mystical and enchanting. As you sit beneath the tree, call on the fairy realm and the realm of nature spirits, and open yourself up to contact with the other world. imagining the spirits all around you, their laughter mingling with the whisper of the wind. The Rowan tree is said to be a bridge between our world and theirs, a conduit for magical beings and energies. Allow yourself to feel the wonder and mystery of this connection. Knowing that you are in a place of ancient magic and timeless wisdom. Spend a little time communing with the spirits of nature and listen for any messages they may have for you. As you breathe in the essence of the Rowan, imagine its purifying energy flowing through you, cleansing your mind, body and spirit. Let go of any negative thoughts or emotions, allowing them to be absorbed by the earth beneath your feet. The Rowan's energy purifies and renews, leaving you feeling light, refreshed and balanced. Keep on breathing in the purifying energy of the Rowan, feeling it cleansing you in mind, body and spirit. Feel it purifying and renewing you. The Rowan is also a symbol of healing and protection from enchantment. Imagine its vibrant berries imbued with potent healing properties. As you sit in the presence of the Rowan, feel its healing energy surround you, soothing any physical or emotional wounds. Know that you are safe and protected, shielded from any negative influences or enchantments. Feel its healing power and its protective power. Take a few moments to bask in the protection offered by the Rowan tree. Feel its strength and wisdom. Then say thank you to the tree and begin to return to everyday consciousness. See the mist once more form around you and take you back to the place you started. When the mist clears, spend some time reflecting on the experience. Then write it up in your journal. More information about the properties, including magical and divination properties of the Rowan and other trees, can be found in my book, A Year of Sacred Trees by Ariadne Rainbird, which is available from Amazon and from my Etsy shop and on Apple Books. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.